Doing the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Let the fun
begin.
Chris
Yeah, today is Tuesday, the day after Monday, and we're closer to Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That happens most weeks there. We're glad to have you all a part of it. Right now, we're sitting at somewhere around 75 as we wait for high, only at 88. Yesterday was almost the perfect day, was it not?
Man, don't forget cool your jackets. Breeze. Take them with you. You might need it.
At 88. I saw a lot of people still wearing hoods and big jackets yesterday. And I thought, well, that's odd.
Yeah.
As we do this, I'd asked what the name of a bridge was, and we had it right there at the end when we were turning off. We had it Apachala.
Yeah, Terry.
Terry said it.
Gave us some information.
There it is. Apachala Basin Bridge. That thing is long and goes forever there. And if you're ever involved in an accident, they ain't getting to you no time soon.
No.
It is a very slow process.
Ain't but 2 lanes.
But do you pronounce it Apachala? Is that right?
That's how I do it.
You call it Apachala?
Yeah, I call it Apachala.
Now, I'm sure that there are our Cajun friends, they have a
Apachala.
They have that accent.
Their tongue don't move right, so
and they come here and they go Wahalik.
Yeah, that's
what
right.
What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But
they spell funny.
Yeah, they do. They spell in syllables. They don't spell in letters.
That's right.
The Cajun language is a very interesting one, and when you get into true Cajun talking, you almost need a translator.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Especially if one gets mad. You ever seen a Cajun when he doesn't got mad, leaving Louisiana in the broad daylight?
Especially if he's assistant coach for a football team.
Oh, well, I mean, nowadays the coaches go around with that thing in front of their face so nobody can lip read them. Let a Cajun coach do that. It don't matter. Ain't nobody gonna know what he said.
The rest of us go, huh?
He's speaking in code again.
Louisiana is beautiful, but there are things that will eat you if you get off of the main highways there. So be careful there if you're running from the law in those areas there. It's a dangerous place.
You know that lady, she made a video and said how to tell if there's an alligator in your water.
Well, please tell me.
And she went over and she goes, is it wet? Because if it is, there's an alligator.
There's a gator in there.
That's a good point. Is it am I seeing more in our area because they're protected species and they're growing like wildfire and we don't really know what we got now?
I think there's a lot of them.
I would go with that.
And again, let me just say, it concerns me because we do have a lot of people.
Well, it's illegal to have one in your possession.
What now?
It's illegal to have one in your possession, even if it's dead.
Oh, okay.
Unless you got a tag.
You better have something. But
we were talking about this yesterday of someone who got lost out near Oak Tibia a few years ago and was lost overnight. That ain't a good feeling, is all I can tell you.
No, it was. We got to get out of here by dark. Good morning, Lisa from Montevallo, Alabama. Look at there.
Yeah.
Thank you for being with us.
There.
Yes.
And we will be. Are school buses rolling yet, or do they begin tomorrow?
I think they start tomorrow.
Wednesdays or Thursdays?
Maybe Thursday. I think you got half your class.
Teachers there now.
Teachers are there now. That's kind of amazing. You get the first half on Thursday, the second half on Friday, then everybody comes on. What happened to the day we used to start with everybody on Tuesday?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, why you going
like A through whatever begins?
A through M and then N through.
So if your last name begins with A, you get more torture and more school than anybody else.
Yeah. Which ought to be, I think so.
Yeah.
I always end up in the middle because I was a K.
Yeah, you was back here on the middle ways.
But it's a lot of excitement as school begins. A lot of football games will begin, and it will be Friday night lights before long. People are really going to enjoy themselves.
Right. Newton County started today.
Woo!
Foley Hill. Look at there.
All right.
She's got 3 cups of coffee today.
All right. Carl has given us the breakdown for rednecks to understand.
That's what we've been saying. That's exactly how we've been saying.
Well, we needed it. Yeah, we just didn't spell it.
Who named that?
We didn't spell it right.
Yeah, wasn't us.
It was 2 people.
For line. Is that
that's right?
Line? Is that how they come up with that?
that was after they threw him off the bridge.
Yeah,
they threw him off the bridge. That's you for lying, and that was it. They named the bridge.
Well, there we go. There's our name.
They fed him to the Gators.
Clarke County schools began yesterday. Union starts today.
Wow.
Yes, sir, Bob. Janetta joining us from Philadelphia. We appreciate each and every one of you from wherever it is that you come from. Hometowns all across America there. A lot going on with that. We've got a lot happening today that's happened in the last 24 hours that we're going to be telling you about. That's coming up here in just a moment. $10 a ticket for a football. Really?
Ooh.
I thought it used to be like $5 to get into a ball game.
Yeah, and then you got to buy tickets to go get something to drink at the
you got to get something to eat and drink.
You can't just walk up there with cash.
Sure can't.
Oh, you can't do that no more?
No, they don't want. They're trying to keep it all in one location.
So what do you do now?
You go
buy your tickets.
And then a hamburger costs 2 tickets, and a French fry costs 1 ticket. And
yep.
That way you don't have to have anybody. Wait a minute, it's $4.50, and you gave me a 20.
Yeah.
Let's see, 50 cents.
You don't have money everywhere. You just got it in one spot.
Okay, I guess it's been a while since I've been to a game. I did not know that.
It has been one for me.
Huh? But
and I want to go.
$10 a ticket.
Dang.
Pretty soon it'll cost you $100 there to take your
just to watch your kid play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I hope they start using television.
Yeah. I hadn't seen Erica say anything. Erica, I know you're out there. Good morning.
But now that you bring that up, that is the next step of what's going to be where ball games are broadcast upon outlets like mine, to where that's where you go to watch your ball game, and still it's that's coming. That day is.
Well, I don't know. When I was in school, the concession stand.
Y'all were just glad to have electricity.
You got that right. Them 2 guys was pumping it in the sunshine.
There was 2 people on a bicycle generating electricity.
3. We had to take a break. But you had the concession stand belonged to the band.
Yeah, I remember that.
All the money that came in from there supported the band, and I guess the gate supported the football.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, how much money do you need?
Didn't we have like a big throwdown in equipment over the Big Blue and all that? Wasn't there a big argument a year or so ago there about who got the concession stand money and equipment?
Now that you say that, something came up.
Yeah, it was. I think some headlocks happened out there. People been out of shape over that one.
I mean, they've got to have some money on the side to support, and that's a good way to do it.
Well, I thought that's what the PTA was for.
And, no, the PTA is just for the education part. We need to get them back going again.
Yeah.
Parent-Teacher Association, yeah.
Yeah.
But, everything costs, y'all think about this, of a parent sending a kid to school nowadays. It's a fundraiser for this, that, and the other, for everything that goes on.
Absolutely.
It ain't cheap.
No, nothing's cheap now.
What's a lunch? Somebody had put a sign up that says, "Why should we make kids pay for a lunch at a place that we make them go to and spend 8 hours of their day?" You're going to have to buy lunch somewhere.
Yep.
And if you're in a tax bracket, you're not going to pay anyway.
Yeah.
You got free lunches, you got reduced lunches, and then if
regular
you can
lunches.
afford it, then you got regular lunches. I mean,
So do you have to carry a wristband that tells you which category you fall
they
in?
got your name on a list.
Oh, well.
And after a couple of days, they know who you are. You gave them a number or something like that.
And let's don't forget about the cheerleaders who have to raise money for everything.
Oh,
bless their hearts.
Yeah.
Those girls really do hustle to raise money. I forgot about that.
We used to buy booster badges every Friday, like 50 cents a piece or something. Do they still do that?
I'm guessing.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but they sure did. Had the ribbons on it. I remember that.
Yeah.
And then world's finest chocolate bars.
Oh yeah. The money goes up, but the chocolate's been going smaller and smaller.
To the science fair, we sold candy cane sticks, boxes of candy cane sticks.
Yeah.
I think they were like $0.10 a piece, and you had to sell like.
Do they sell?
Well,
They did then.
They cost a lot less than chocolate, I'll tell you that.
But I just don't ever remember seeing any of those, Odie.
Yeah, we used to sell them for the science fair. Sure
Okay.
did.
Well,
Man.
that's the kind of recap as we get ready for these ball games and things, and there will be fundraisers, car washes, and a whole lot more.
Yeah,
Well, wrapping paper. We'll buy wrapping paper come Christmas time. God,
Do what you got to do there.
that's right.
That's right.
Headlines up and coming. We'll find out what Kirby's cooking in just a moment.
I ain't telling.
As the seasons change, so do your clothes. And Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Habo shirts, long and short sleeve. Also Hulk shirts. And America's favorite brand, Carhartt. Whether you need work pants or slacks for church. And nothing lasts like a pair of Carhartt overalls. Maybe it's a set of boots that you need. From box to lacrosse, they have the boot for you. And as hunting season rolls in, they have all the camouflage you need and toboggans to boot. Garrett Sports Center, 3505 8th Street, Meridian. If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel.
Well,
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with
we're bringing
Odie.
it back on the 18th.
There we go.
As last night, as we were preparing for the show, I started getting reports of gunfire in Meridian. At first, we thought maybe someone had been struck. Then we were pretty sure a house got hit. And then as the investigation and the police department showed up and they got to looking, it ended up being, Odie, that it was just a drive-by shooting and no one was hit, nor the house. But at first it was thought that the house was as we go here to take a look at this would occur in the 2100 block of 35th Avenue. Here's Royal Road. It'd be just due north of to the northeast of there, in that area there. On 35th Avenue. Now, again, no one was hit, and the house ultimately, in the end, was not. We did think that it was struck in the beginning. They were out with flashlights investigating all of that, and they determined that what they originally saw may have already been there, whatever the case was, but no one was hit by a miracle.
Well, what's scary is those bullets went somewhere.
Yes, sir, they did.
They landed
Well, it's
somewhere.
possible they shot into the ground.
Well, it was up in
It was up in the air?
it was up in the air as they went
They
by. They
definitely
sprayed
come
the
back.
air.
Yeah,
as they-
well, the rounds came down somewhere.
so if you're a roofer,
Yeah,
you're
they
probably
might
going
be
to
up
get some
there.
work here the next rain.
Yep.
But fortunately, we can tell you that no one was hit. It's
Ring
bad that it.
doorbell cameras and on everybody's front yard to help with a lot of stuff.
Well, let's. We need to shift for just a moment here and go to a very solemn. Is the way I'm trying to put this. We had an accident last night that claimed 2 lives on Highway 493, just inside Kemper County, near the coal plant, just north of Old Jackson Road. It would be in the 13,000 block of Highway 493. It was a head-on collision
Good Lord.
between a Mustang and I believe it was a Ford SUV type car. 2 people died at the scene. Another person is in a lot, and there's a lot of people who knows involved. We'll release the names a little bit later today. I want to make absolutely sure everyone is notified before we put the name out there. I know him very well, known him all of my life. One of the people that passed away in that. The person who lived on this, at first I was told was in real bad shape, and then I would get word later that it wasn't as bad as we originally thought. He's been transported, and I think he's going to make a full recovery.
Good deal.
And it will be, as always, a long road to recovery after something like this.
Absolutely.
But keep these families in your prayers. This particular, the 2 people that were killed were connected. A future son-in-law, from what I understand, and a guy that I've known all my life, since I was a kid there. Horrible situation. We don't know what caused the accident, but it was a head-on, and one car was thrown off the edge of the road. The other one remained in the highway, blocking it there. Mississippi Highway Patrol showed up. It was a lot of people, volunteers from Preston and all different areas that came in with volunteer fire departments to assist with this. And again, I chose to go with this picture just because of the situation that happened there of At that point in time, no one knew anything, and we knew something bad had happened. So we pass along condolences without giving out names just yet, and we will. It's important that you know who passed away in these things, but it's a sad day for Kemper County, that is for sure. We hate that. Anytime there's a loss of life, it's a touching thing, to say the least there.
Definitely prayers. Let me see everybody throwing some prayer hands up. And that family's going to need it and that community as well.
Yeah, and while we're on a somber moment, I think we need to discuss this next thing that happened in Lauderdale County. We had an accident yesterday, and we've got a guy that was on a motorcycle that has been airlifted to Jackson. I do believe it's serious condition. As we go to this and take a look. As we go to Valley Road here, this is where the accident would happen. He would run off the roadway there. Volunteer fire department from South was there. Sheriff's department was there along with Mississippi Highway Patrol.
He's fighting. Definitely need prayers for sure.
Mitchell
It's
Recker
going to be
was
a
on the scene.
long haul for him.
Yes, sir. It sure will there. And that is the bike that was involved. It was a single bike accident. Probably grass or the road was damp, caused it to fishtail, and he lost control of it. And again, that's...
Well, you mentioned the grass was damp. One of the things that's really hard on motorcyclists, and motorcycles happen all the time, but mostly in the summer, late spring, early summer, and then late fall. The thing about it is motorcyclists only have those two wheels, and they only have a small patch that's on the ground. Those two tires are touching the asphalt. The fact of the matter is, if you're out there mowing your lawn and you're putting the grass out onto the road, that's not good for motorcyclists.
No.
And the thing about it is, if you got a lawnmower that does, I know this because I rode through one yesterday, and it's through all the way across at least your lane, if not both lanes, in which case there is nowhere for the motorcyclist to go. And you can't really see it because it looks like shade as you're coming to it.
Right.
And you can't brake on that because that's an automatic. You're going to go down. I would always ask people not to throw their grass onto the road.
Cuttings need to go.
That first cuttings needs to go back to the yard. Even the first 2 or 3 cuttings. But I don't understand why I keep driving by and I see people just, their first cut is out there, their next cut's out there. It's not good. I mean, I understand cars and they got 4 wheels and all of them got a larger patch on the ground, but the motorcyclist doesn't have it, and we shouldn't be faulting the motorcyclist because he's riding a bike.
Yeah.
So Becky said, is it not a law to leave
It is.
grass? And I didn't know for sure it was, but I also know in the city you've got to clean that up. So you've got supposed to
blow it off.
If you've got somebody doing your yard,
Yeah.
if you go out there with a blower and blow everything out in the road, that is illegal. You can get a ticket for that.
Tell me this about this spaghetti. What are you trying to do with spaghetti?
The more weight you get on a motorcycle, the more grip you get on those wheels.
So you got to
more
put
spaghetti.
You got to give them spaghetti to put the weight on them so that they can stay on their tires.
So are you having a spaghetti cooking or something?
Yeah, the VFW Post is having spaghetti cooking. It's going to be this coming Friday. It's going to start at 11 o'clock. It's going to go to 2 o'clock unless I get a really influx of folks. Then I'll run back to this Friday coming.
This coming Friday.
It's coming
okay.
Friday. Well, I say that. It's on the 15th.
Next Friday.
So next Friday. Is it next Friday? Yeah, 15th. 15th of August.
101 with Kurt.
Everybody get their calendars out, including me. I'm getting my phone out right now.
Leanne is going to be upset if she's by herself waiting on all these people to come see her for an autograph.
Are you kidding me? There's going to be a line out the door right there.
Jeff, tell him what day of the week it is. Next Friday.
It's next Friday. I forgot that it's my birthday this Friday. So what the heck?
Oh, now he tells us.
I
Okay.
forgot about that. Is it really? Oh my goodness! It is my birthday Friday.
Well, how old you gonna be there, Kirby?
I think I'm 75 this
Well,
year.
it don't matter, does it?
I can't remember. I won't. 15 minutes from this conversation, I won't even remember I said that. So
He'll call back. Can I come talk?
Yeah.
So spaghetti thing will be next Friday, the 15th.
Next Friday, the
and how much
15th.
does it cost to come in to help out?
$10 for a plate. If you're going to get us, like, let's say you're at work or something, then it's going to be $10 a plate, 10 plates, and we will deliver. So 10 plates or more, we'll deliver locally. We're not going to drive all the way inside the city, so it's inside the city limits.
Whose special recipe is this? Is this Lou Cobbler's special mix?
I think it is. I think it is. I know my auxiliary is working real hard on this.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that's going to be putting it on. They're trying to help the VFW post get their act together, because we had a great big pine tree land on our barbecue pit, and it did a lot of damage. So
we're trying to fix it.
Yes, sir, we are, because we like shade. I don't know why. Shade seems to be a good
It does
thing.
help, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So we'd love to see everyone show up between, like I said, 11 and 2. $10 a plate. If you got, and we will deliver if it's 10 plates or more locally, and we can't wait to see everybody.
We'll see what day he shows up and then let everybody know.
I'll be there Friday, in fact, and that Friday too.
Next Friday.
Spaghetti supper is coming up.
That's
we'll have
right.
more with the VFW in just a moment there.
Talking about Lady Scorpio said that we didn't mention that this biker was a veteran that had a wreck.
Didn't know that.
If he is, then hey, he's a veteran and needs some help. But I mean, and I didn't. Nothing was said that he was a veteran. There was no indication that he was a veteran. He didn't tell anybody he was.
And we
a
don't.
veteran.
And it seems. Let me be honest about this. We don't investigate who this is. We report these things so that because of traffic and others won't be involved in it, we're not there to announce who's hurt because family members don't know yet. And
But all you had to do was say, "Hey, please be aware that this guy was a veteran." If you could announce that, and we'll even do it when you post something like that on us.
Get us some information on that. But
Absolutely.
we rarely at the scene know who's involved, nor do I ask who it is, because it's irrelevant at that point. It's just there's an accident.
The man needs prayer.
Yeah, and we got to. What we're worried about is getting them to the ambulance and getting them as quickly out of there, and then having it where emergency workers can work safely. It's why we do what we do. But
we support veterans here. We got one over there. We got one right here. We support veterans.
We didn't say that our veterans had a good memory, did we? We'll be right back.
Lord.
We'll tell you what's going on in Texas next.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Otis, and of course we've got our special people here with us today. And we'll talk about some more things that are coming to the Meridian area that Kirby's associated with that we want to bring attention to with some veteran stuff that's happening there. Have you ever heard? Let me see what county this is in.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Carl.
What did he say?
Yeah. He's a
USA.
veteran, so yeah. Thank you.
Oh, we support veterans 100% there. Harris County, Texas. Anybody know where that is?
Negative.
I'd have to look it up on a map, but there's an uproar in the Harris County right now from a police officer, a lady.
Uh-oh.
She made a TikTok video, and I, if I'm not mistaken, Odie, you tell me, you're not supposed to make videos, number one, in your uniform. Period, that way.
That doesn't have anything to do with promoting the work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she made
County, Texas, is Houston.
Houston area.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we had a young lady who made a post with the police department there, with the county, that said she was writing everybody a ticket because, well, she didn't have any whoopee the night before and she was upset.
What?
Yeah. So they have launched an investigation into this. The video has been deleted since then. It's not something that you don't expect that from a police officer.
No.
And it's a female on top of it.
Yeah. Well, why didn't you? Did you make you mad?
Somehow, I don't know. But
what does she look like?
Does that well?
I ain't even going.
Yeah, listen. Look at Odie there. He's just trying to dig him a hole over here.
He needs three.
There may be a reason.
He needs a backhoe.
I don't know whether she's married or not, but it's caused a huge controversy in Texas there over this comment, and a lot of times this will lead to suspension because it really puts the police department in a bad light because they already get picked on to begin with. And then you've got somebody doing that. So that's happening there. Let's see what else. We had a boo-boo up in Neshoba County yesterday. It was kind of upside down.
Rut-row.
Did you see that?
Just checking the drive shaft.
Yeah. That's what was going on there. And as you can see, upside down, she slid there for a little ways. Neshoba County Sheriff's Department. This was Highway 16 West near the Neshoba-Leake County line yesterday, right there at the county line. This happened. We did have some injuries involved with that, nothing as serious as we had last night. So that was a few of the things that were happening there. Now, before long, we're also going to bring Clarke County into this in just a moment. Y'all do little things different down in Clarke County. Dukes of Hazzard stuff going on down there.
Doesn't matter what you drive down there, does it?
No, it does not. As we get ready, November always brings about our Veterans Day. And are y'all already working on this to get the Veterans Day parade?
Absolutely. I've got a Veterans Day planning committee, and we're meeting every month. And so we're doing our best that we can to make sure we got several changes. Normally we have our meeting on the first Tuesday of the month. Well, we got issues coming up, especially in September. We had an issue with yesterday's meeting, so we're going to plan for a second meeting. It's going to be on the 18th of August.
Now, who can come to these and help
anybody?
out?
Anybody can come.
And let me say this, and there's not a soul here, maybe you don't know, but if you go to a Veterans Day parade in Meridian, Mississippi, there's not many people there. And let me just be honest about this.
Yeah, we ought to be full of kids.
You know, we often get comments here of I support veterans, but when it comes to actually showing up to support that, it's lackluster.
Now we're talking, this is a program that usually lasts somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes.
Absolutely.
This is not something that's going to be 3 or 4 hours out in the outside. 45 minutes.
Well, you got that. Then you got on Veterans Day. We don't do it on Memorial Day, but on Veterans Day, we also serve a dinner that's free to the veterans on that day, and that's usually right after the ceremony. And the ceremony starts at 10 o'clock, gets done by 11. We're eating, and then after that, usually there's a parade that starts around 3 o'clock. This year, because of certain things going on and all that other business, what we're going to do is we're going to move the Veterans Day parade itself to a Saturday instead of on that Tuesday that it would normally be. And the reason why is so that children and the like can be there for the parade. We'll also start the parade earlier. It's not instead of starting it at 5 o'clock, it'll start probably closer around 3. Everyone getting together. If we get notice from other folks that we need to do it earlier, hey, we can consider that.
Right.
So a lot of it is, of course, we got to get with the city, make sure that we can have the parade on that day. We don't want to do something that's on top of what the city already has going on, and so that would be. But we're talking about November there.
Yeah,
so
we got time to.
We got
to
time
in
between.
It would be good to have this one of our bigger.
But that's
events.
what this committee is for.
But the
and
committee's
if you want
for
to
planning.
follow this
Yes.
committee or take part in this committee, show up. When is your next meeting?
My next meeting is going to be on the 18th of August. It'll be at 10:30 at the VFW Post 79, which is the post right there on Old 80 West, right there adjacent to. I say it's actually a couple of blocks from the Rustler.
Yeah, but that's the general area
Yeah,
where it
you
is.
know where it is
that
on the
is
other
it.
side
You
of
can
the
find
old
us.
Yamaha shop,
Right,
Jitney
right.
Jungle,
That's right.
MCC, all that now.
So
it's
that
right
will be
there.
the next meeting, 10:30, 18th of August. And so if we
We'd
can
like
get
to make
folks
this
there,
a
it'd be
huge
great.
event for our area.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you don't get enough people invested in it, then the fact of the matter is we ourselves are forgetting to become part of something that should naturally be something that we do every year anyway. I read a post somewhere. It says if you can speak English, thank a teacher. It also says if you've learned everything in English, thank a military man. The fact
Correct.
is, we live our country the way we do because we fought for it.
Absolutely, and we want this to be a big deal there. So come
Absolutely.
on out, help out with this event, and maybe we'll have it. And don't forget, anybody can sign up to be a part of the parade, to be in it.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly right. All you want to do is support your veterans or your military. This is Veterans Day, and it's for those who have served. Your actual serving military personnel,
Yes.
they are not. This is not their day. The ones who cash the ultimate check, it's not their day. These are the ones for the
Those
ones
that are
who have
serving
served.
now and those who have served and still with us.
There we go. And just to touch back on this, somebody's making a comment. We never said that this person involved in the accident was a police officer.
No.
We don't know who.
Or
it was.
that they were a veteran. We don't know.
We know nothing.
We never even had a name.
And so who? I don't know if this person is just trying to cause controversy here or what, but we did not say that. So let's go with that. And if it gets worse, then we won't have them watching anymore. We'll just put it that way. Up and coming, we're going to talk about the NFL.
You don't know who they are anyway.
No.
Kind of like it's anonymous.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. On the way, we'll tell you about the biggest dogfighting ring, and they're doing something. The largest ever has been sentenced on this. We'll talk about this in just a moment.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
J&J Tire and Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. They carry the Nixon tire with free roadside hazard service, along with high-tread used tires. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
And welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. As we mentioned just a moment ago, one of the biggest things, and this is a big deal nowadays, dog fighting. They've convicted, here we go, disgraced ex-NFL star Lehan Johnson. Do you know him?
Yeah.
I don't know much about sports anymore. Had 190 pit bulls.
Yes, I heard about that.
190. He's largest of any single individual involved in this ever.
Wasn't it Mike Vick? Didn't he get in trouble off that?
I can't remember.
NFL star Mike Vick?
Yeah, I
He did
think
the
so.
same thing?
I think so.
Thought you were trying to blame Mike, our ex.
No,
enforcement.
not him.
Not that one.
I don't think he would do nothing like that.
He's a
He's
preacher.
got hair way down. He's probably brushing his hair this morning.
He's a preacher now.
He's a preacher.
Yeah, he went from clean cut hair, and I said, Mike, is that you, Mike?
He said, I'm retired now. I don't have to go by this little.
I think he's always been retired. He just showed up for work.
Yeah, but this was, I want to say he played for the Eagles, that particular Mike.
Yeah.
You know,
Can't remember.
my stepson, he's got 3 pit bulls. Now, one day,
I ain't knocking on your door, I know that.
2 of them got locked together. And boy, it took a lot to get them suckers apart. But long as you keep them 2 apart and everything else, you walk in the house and these are the loveliest dogs.
Mm-hmm.
They jump up in your lap, lick you to death. A pit bull is what you make them be.
That's right.
It's what you raise them to be.
Well, I think every dog is that way.
Every
We need to
single
discuss
dog is the
Ellie
same
because she
way.
tries to chew my ankles all the way to getting her treat.
Well,
That's because your ankles smell like ham.
that's because every time you eat chicken, you rub your legs.
That's right.
All I can tell you is I'm still security for her during her treat time. She's scared of Sophie and thinks that Sophie's going to take it from her every night. Because she will.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with being the big dog there. Hey, we see that Johnny Carson's, and I don't know how many he had, but his 3rd wife has passed away. Joanna was her name.
I think she was the last one, wasn't
Was
she?
she?
Yeah, I think so.
She was 93 years young.
Oh,
and
wow.
has passed away.
I should be so fortunate.
Johnny
To live to be
was.
93.
You're getting there.
There he is.
Friday, you're getting there. Yeah.
Friday, I'm getting there.
Dang.
But we pass condolences to them. But Johnny Carson was just really an icon in America that was funny regardless. Didn't matter what party you were from, Democrat, Republican.
He hit on all of them.
Yeah, he's good.
I think he was independent.
He was
But I think
independent.
he was even more independent than the independents.
Yeah, he was more independent than Ross Perot was, wasn't he?
That was back when Saturday Night Live was.
That's right. That's exactly.
They could mock Ross Perot like nobody's
Oh,
business.
man.
They wore him out. Boy.
Rodney
Him and
says
Bush.
Vic played for the Falcons.
Was it the Falcons? Okay.
Okay.
But he was caught up in all that, wasn't he, Rodney?
It seems like it was.
I think so.
As
If a Chihuahua made penny twine,
I agree with Bob.
We'd
there.
have to eliminate
agree.
them.
I've had 3 of those things. They've been the meanest dogs I've ever had.
At a pound and a half.
we go to the parking lot, and you don't typically hear of accident with injuries in a parking lot, but we did have one yesterday at Anderson Baptist Anderson, let me say that correctly, to where the car got pushed kind of right up into the fence there.
Looks like he
They didn't have to go far.
No. The ambulance showed up, and they took him right on over to the emergency room there.
Why didn't they just carry him?
Well, I don't know the answer to that. I did my best to cover it there. Me and Jack sat there and watched the whole thing. I said, Jack, what do you think is happening? He goes, well, it looks like a wreck to me. And
Jack's
so,
thinking, well, that ought to be at least one wheelchair.
but it just kind of bumped it right on back there.
Looks like they just bought that car, too.
Yeah, it's just fairly, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even purchase
And he
the
got a
tag.
tag
yet.
on it.
So,
Well, prayers for y'all, because not sure they could be a medical reason
Well,
they
I
were
was going
there.
to say,
something
the
like
last
that.
one I worked in at Anderson's, actually, the gentleman went into a diabetic issue, and his blood sugar had fallen so much, he literally hit 3 cars trying to. I mean, I don't know if I'm sure he was parking, but he
lost control
of the vehicle, and he wrecked. And I had a young police officer that was with me, and that individual thought that he was drunk. So I had to educate the young man that no, he was not drunk, that he had an issue, that it was a medical issue, and it's something that you need to pay attention to.
You know, you bring that up. I remember this was in the early stages. Y'all remember that show, Bad Boys, when they were first doing that?
Yeah.
And it was a wreck, and they were filming it, and they were cute. The guy was leaned up against the window. I'll never forget that. And they were saying he was drunk. Get out of the car, get out of the car. And they broke the window and drug him out.
Yeah.
He was was having a diabetic
moment.
And and I remember him apologizing about that. The guy couldn't help it.
No, he can't help. You're not going to know, because what happens when your blood sugar dives down, you're going to pass out, and there's nothing you can do about it. And we had that issue. It doesn't happen just in parking lots. It happened right there at where the new, what do you call it, the Walmart, that little Walmart on 39. It happened right there at that intersection. I had a man just literally, he bumped somebody, and that was it. And the other car, not seeing any damage, left. And there he sat in the middle of the intersection, and people were all honking and everything, but they didn't realize that he was there but wasn't there. And
you
so,
never know when something like that's going to occur.
No,
that blood pressure.
No, it just happens. And
So I know we make a little light of it, but deep down we do.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Prayers for all that. Karen, we did not mean to miss your deal. It's just we've got so many comments rolling. We try and pay attention and we try and talk. But Karen said school is not splitting this year, so everybody starts Thursday.
Okay, it makes more sense.
Yeah. So that's good. I like that, and I'm glad you said something about your message, or we wouldn't have been able to go back and look at it.
Well, there you are.
So there we go. Everybody starts Thursday, so all of you, A to Z.
A to Z.
You gotta go.
That's right.
How many snow days we get this year?
All of them.
I don't think we're going to need them, but
my grandson would call me or send me a text to go, "Hey, Papa, you think we're out of school tomorrow?" No, you going to school? Okay. If the weather gets real bad, you think we're going to be out?
No, you're going to school.
That was always an exciting time there. All right, we'll be right back with more on the way as we begin your day.
Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month. Here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Welcome back, Scotty Ray and Odie, and Karina put the exact word.
Hypoglycemic up there, low sugar.
And it can happen at the blink of an eye, and that's why a lot of people carry what do you call it, peppermint and things of that to give them sugar.
You can get some honey, orange juice, anything like that. But yeah.
I tell you where you didn't want to be, and that was yesterday on a United flight taking off from Washington, D.C. After they got in the air. It was Mayday, Mayday. Engine failure with 200 on board. Made a circle and landed safely in the end. But can you imagine that would not be a good feeling there?
No, y'all stay in your seat belts. We're gonna get back on the ground quick.
They and they are working tirelessly to I think get the FAA and everything worked out with airports. It seems as though, if I'm not mistaken, this is the outside looking in, that over the last 15 years that it just hasn't been updated as much as it should have in a lot of these major airports.
It's not just that, it's in every aspect. Infrastructure, all the way around. You've got to maintain things. Much as you hate to,
and you've
got to keep reinvesting.
Let me go a step further, and you cannot use the curve system. Just because you got a buddy that you want to be an air traffic controller, you can't curve that because you'll have someone there that doesn't know what they're doing. There are certain jobs like brain surgeons. I don't want anything curved on those people.
Well,
I'm telling you, the guy who finished almost last in medical school that graduated 70
and still got his doctor.
You know what he's called?
Yeah, doctor. That's exactly right.
He ain't doing so good today.
He doing so good.
And I'll go a step further on this. I don't think that should happen for police officers.
No, I agree. 110%.
We all know in this room
we should not give a curve. It should be they either qualify or they don't.
Yep.
And there is no if or ands or buts about it.
You've been
they
there.
either qualify or they don't.
And we know that that has been done in the past.
Absolutely.
And that causes issues.
It causes issues. And it can be a financial issue for the city.
Yes, it sure can.
And that's the thing. That is, nowadays where everyone is so worried about what the money and feelings and all that other stuff. The city has to worry about money, and then they're going to worry about the feelings too. Come on.
This is a business.
If it's a business, that's exactly right. And there are people out there that are looking to take advantage of that business.
You've got to know what you're doing when you deal with jobs, deal with the public. And if you can't cut the mustard, so to speak, then you don't need that position.
Absolutely. There are other positions.
It's like, would you really want to see me and Odie in a operating room?
Well, you sure wouldn't want to see me in an operating room. Yeah. That ain't
You won't
happening.
see me because I'm going to have that little thing around my face.
That little hat.
You don't
But
want
if I laugh, you'll know it's me.
It's like,
Oh, Virgil there. Yes, Virgil, if you want to get a little closer to God, go by and see him at Macedonia Baptist Church, 11 o'clock Thursday mornings. They have their men's prayer group. Sorry, ladies. Maybe they'll get something going for that, but this is a men's prayer group. They want to pray for our city, our county, our neighbors, ourselves. So, Macedonia Baptist Church, Galena, Mississippi on Highway 494.
And I don't know this guy, but I know there's a lot of you who keep up with who's big TikTok stars and Twitch stars. But a guy named Duke Dennis has been arrested. He was playing hide and seek in the mall. I believe it was San Antonio, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, was it the police was playing with him?
Well, they did in the end. It was a group of them that was playing hide and seek in the mall after hours for whatever reason.
Just to have fun, say they did it.
Well, they did.
Ollie, oxen free.
The police department didn't find it as humorous as they did.
They normally don't.
Oh, man.
He went to jail over that, and I'm sure that'll get him some views and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
probably did it just for that.
Just for that.
Yeah, you're right on that. We had one of those. Domestic violence is tough, and where is it? We got a New Jersey state trooper divorced his wife. He hadn't quite got over it like she had. She was dating someone new, and he took out both of them.
And himself.
That's bad.
It is not. Look, we've all had a broken heart. And I know it hurts. It really does. But at the end of the day.
So Odie's supposed to tell us who his first heartbreak is. I'm waiting for this. Who is it?
He was 2 years old.
Was it check yes or
10.
no?
It was a check yes or no, and she checked yes, and it broke my heart and said no.
Well, that's now called text messaging.
Yeah, now they do it on text or social media.
That's right.
We didn't have social media.
Yeah, they do it on social media now.
George Strait, check yes or no. And
that's right.
Work out for you there, huh?
No, it didn't. But hey.
But hey, it did work out. Look at you.
Yeah, look at me now.
That's right.
But who?
You own a camper now.
I got an RV.
Got nowhere to go, but he's got an RV.
I got an RV.
Yes, sir, Bob. That's one of the big things there. What else is happening in the area? As we mentioned, Clarke County had a boo-boo yesterday. Let's go live to the scene as Brown Bottling went, woo.
Uh-oh.
Look
Here
at
we
Eric over there operating that thing.
Let's just watch it go up as they hit the button there to raise the truck back up. Slowly but surely, she came on around. We got more pictures of it, but this kind of shows what went on there.
Canada Dry.
They just sit there, just easy does it. Easy does it. Simmons grabs that thing and rolls it over. I bet half them bottles are still stacked up the way it was when they loaded it.
That's right. That's right.
And it's not, as you watch this, as it comes about. fairly easy. It's going to have just a tad rock there at the end.
That's what the shocks are for.
And it worked out. Mississippi Highway Patrol, Clarke County Sheriff's Department was there, volunteer fire department. But nobody was injured and no other vehicles were involved in that. Thank goodness on that. Lost control, ran off the road, and at the end of the day, everybody was okay. Now, we go to Scuba, Mississippi for breaking news.
Is it still closed?
I'm assuming it's still closed. I don't know where you find the if Sheriff James Moore came over and handled this or not, but the Dollar General was shut down due to a snake in the store. They're not returning until the snake is gone.
So here's the thing. If you saw the snake, you should have kept your eyes on it until somebody was able to get that.
That's exactly right.
Because now that store, and you're saying there's a snake in there. Where? Somewhere. You imagine having to search a Dollar General? You can't even walk down half the aisles.
And that's
junk.
during normal daytime hours. Everything stacked up and ain't even made it to the shelves yet.
But is that typical for a store to shut down?
Well,
I mean, I
guess it
don't know.
depends on the type of snake it was, but
He may still be at the checkout line trying to finish paying for what he wanted.
Well, as they say, they all when it comes to snakes in my world, it don't matter whether they're poisonous or not. It's a snake. Don't want it. Don't want to be around.
No, but I'm gonna keep my eye on it until somebody can get there to get it out.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be me.
No.
But I will watch it to tell whoever wants to come in there where it's at.
There's a lot of people that really enjoy that playing with snakes, and I'm not one of them.
I ain't neither.
So if you're in Scuba, and let us know if the sign is still there.
And more coming in.
Could have had a cousin that was visiting.
Yeah.
Needed to pick up a little bit there. These guys will be back out today. I want to remind you, this was 145 going up the hill toward the Evangel Temples. They were doing a little work there yesterday. Always keep that in mind. It's 2-lane through that area there. Be on the lookout. They're subject to be doing some more work there today as they were yesterday. So keep that in mind. Coming up, we've got a ride coming up this weekend. That's a benefit that we'll tell you about also. All that's next at the Scotty Ray Report.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squeals Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squeals simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squeals are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squeals Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
The selection is always changing at Massey Supermart Auto Sales with low-mileage cars and trucks. How about a Z71 2500 HD? Or maybe you're looking for the Ford F-150 with lots of leg room in it. Plenty of SUVs like the Explorer for the family. Or if you're looking for a gas saver to go back and forth to work, come by and see the mini cars like this Nissan.
The low profit dealer, Massey Supermart.
At Pettit Jewelers.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie, and we had mentioned somebody had we got a benefit coming up, right?
Got a benefit.
We got a benefit.
Slicks benefit, and this is the benefit, something that you are a huge part in.
I am.
And that is the Bikers United for Children. They do two things. One is food drive during the summer, just got finished with.
And toys.
And that's the huge one. This is what, 15 years?
Yes.
Something like that. They've been doing this. But let me pull up my little thing here. I should have been prepared, but Slicks.
He's got it over there.
I got it right here.
You got it right there? All right, what we got?
Well, what we got here is a registration is going to start at 8:30 in the morning, and kickstands are up at 10 a.m. Now, we're going to start at the Queen City Truck Stop, which is on North Frontage Road, and then it's going to be $20 for each rider, $10 for each passenger. So that means the one in front's got to pay extra.
That's right. For the one in the back.
For the one in the back. Of course, they're the ones doing all the work, too. So I see that. And there will be a 50-50 split to the winner on the poker run, and the Bikers United gets the other 50%. So that's what it's for. If you want to get involved, you can contact Kevin Turnbow. Text him at 601-479-0407. So
now text him. Old Turnbow drives a truck.
Yeah, he drives a truck. He can't answer it, but you can text him to let you know.
This weekend, or what was that?
That's going to be Saturday, the 9th of August. So everybody get involved. You don't have to ride a motorcycle to want to be part of this. Cars work too. So
now, are you going to be on the motorcycle and Leanne be in the Corvette?
She'll be in the Corvette. And she don't
she's
like
going to be there to sign autographs, is what you said.
Exactly right. Okay. Exactly right.
So, if y'all want to go see Leanne, Kirby's better half, she'll be there. Shaking hands and
she looks a whole lot better than he does, don't she?
She's easier to look at than he is. Don't let that fool you.
Yeah, but remember the snakes?
But y'all support this event, and this is something great that's going for a tremendously great cause for all the children. And you said the big thing, you can
Absolutely.
be in a car.
You can be in a car, truck, semi. We don't care. We're looking to help out where we can, and this is one of our ways of doing it. And
Timo is starting to scare me. I don't know how many snakes he's tracked, but he says put flour on the floor to track a snake.
I guess it'll show its route.
Yeah.
It sure
but
will.
you're gonna cover the whole floor in flour.
Which way did he go, George?
Yeah.
Which way did he go? There's a line, but was it that way?
Was it that way or the other way?
Have mercy. Did y'all see what happened in Jackson, Mississippi, the seizure? Somebody got him an aeroplane now as it all went down yesterday. July 29th is the actual date that it happened there. MBI, Narcotics Division, assisted with Sunflower County there. Look at this stuff that was seized. The cash was $295,000. 247 pounds of Mary Jane. They got a Piper Comanche.
Well, that's a new one on the auction block.
Yes, sir. That's the way it went down.
I wouldn't mind having that.
Well, I was going to say, Lima could use that. That'd be agency to agency swap, cost $1.
Yeah, Kirby could use that.
That one.
I tell you,
I do that for my search and rescue team.
That is a big one there, folks, of Seizure of taking all of that, and it takes some drugs off the street. Yeah. And of course, Meridian got that 500 pounds for that.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Sure did. Yeah.
Now, I don't know the exact value of if medical marijuana has affected the street value of regular marijuana. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to do some research. We'll have to ask the sheriff.
Sheriff should know all that.
Yeah. That'd be something he should know.
Yeah, so that is one thing that happened in Jackson over the last week as they get that information out to us there. We had a boo-boo. I meant to mention this one yesterday morning. This is one of those areas, just to be careful. This was out by Queen City truck stop. Off in the distance, right there in that picture right there, they had a stalled car. And traffic was backed up as far as the eye could see. The car was in that left lane, so it left one lane of traffic, and accidents can happen just like that.
Yeah, that's
one of those things. We got to get the road open as quickly. And that was early Sunday morning that all that went on. So something to keep in mind there. Have we got birthdays this morning, Odie?
We've got a few of them come up in here. We've got Tyler Fleming, a buddy of mine. He's got a birthday. Jake Joyner, Danny Todd Sr., Laura Lonadier. I'm sorry, I'm not real good with names.
Where we got
Nancy Harrison right there. Lonidie.
Louder, maybe?
Okay. Louder. Sorry, I apologize for butchering that. Nancy Harris is 81 years young today. So happy birthday to each and every one of y'all. Wow. That is awesome.
As we look at this, more and more talk about this of Tommy Duff in this big run for governor. Will this change who is going to announce that they will run for governor? Will it spook them, or will they go, no, I'm a politician and he's not?
If I had my name in the hat and he decided he was going to come up and run, I'd say, bye, Miss American Pie.
You can have it.
You can have it. I mean, because I can tell you now, I don't know this guy. I've never met him. But I'm sure we have a lot of the same political thoughts. And I'd let him go for it. Yeah. So to answer your question, I think you got Andy Gibson, who has already come out and said, I'm running.
Right.
You've got Delbert Bozeman. He's come out and said, hey, I'm running. And I think you've got 2 or 3 more in there.
Yeah, they'd say they want
this gonna have his, and I think they're waiting.
I'll leave you on a final note that happened in Atlanta. It makes me go to even think about this. At the aeroport, everybody was sitting there waiting for their aeroplane. And, well, they had a pipe bust. Well, here's the problem. It was above them, and it was the sewer pipe that busted.
No. I hate to be the guy on clean up on that aisle.
But yeah, and think about getting hit with that.
Yeah.
You couldn't get to a shower quick enough.
And there probably ain't any showers.
Ooh, doggy.
Now, you know, I love my cruises, and I love to go on them all the time. Netflix had a thing come out. It was called the Poop Cruise. And it was where one of the ships lost all power, lost the ability to do anything. No water, no sewage, nothing.
They didn't send another boat to them?
They were getting some people out there, but for like 2 or 3 days, they were sitting out there and eating one man.
I bet it was. Now I don't want to go on a cruise. Thank you there.
Oh, I'm going to go back, whether that happened or not. I'm still going.
Spaghetti supper coming up a week from Friday as Kirby gets his calendar
That is correct.
already.
That is correct.
Plates are how much?
The 15th is going to be at $10 a plate. We'll have salad, we'll have garlic bread, and we'll have a piece of cake to go with it. And but it'll be Friday, August 15th. Starts at 11. We can deliver locally for 10 plates or more. And if you want to call in your plates, call Robin at 601-479-2987, or you can call Ms. Geld at 601-416-5529.
There you have it. Kirby will be there whooping it up.
$10.
We're going to be doing our Bible verses. We get out. It looked like you got another birthday in there.
We had Angela Dean, 55 years young, come in on us today. So
happy birthday!
Happy birthday to everybody.
What Bible verse you got for us to end the show?
Well, let's see here. I need to go over here. And
I thought you were.
Here we go.
I thought you were ready.
No, because if I look at this thing, it'll mess me all up. So I've just got to do this at the spare.
His mind gets
Galatians.
distracted.
That's right. It'll get twirl. Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. And it goes along with supporting our veterans with the VFW, supporting our kids with the Bikers United for Children. We've got to continue to do good. God has put us there to help others in these different ways that we can do that. But if we do that and we act in a godly way each and every day and ask Him to come into our hearts and forgive us of our sins, one day we will reap all that goodness and live in the kingdom of God. Absolutely. Y'all have a wonderful day. We'll be back for tomorrow's hump day. Friday's coming. Saturday be here soon, and all kind of stuff's going on. Until then, remember, we love you. We want you to have a wonderful day.
One last question for Kirby there. They wanted to know the exact address of the VFW to come out.
It's going to be 5614 Old Highway 80 West. 5614 Old Highway 80 West. If you're on 19, like you're headed out of the city northbound, turn left on the old 80 right there, right across from MCC.
Take you right to it there. A lot of dancing, a lot of fun, and they support
absolutely.
Veterans.
Yes, they do.
Ways there.
Yep.
We certainly appreciate y'all allowing us to come into your home each and every day. Thank y'all so much. God bless you. And as Otis said, we're coming back when?
Tomorrow. See you then.